Hallöchen, Scarlet Hollow, Freunde. Es geht weiter. Part 2 ist heute released. Also wir haben heute den 20.02. 16:33 Uhr. Ihr werdet es mal anders sehen, aber ja. Ich möchte nur kurz darauf hinweisen, hier steht Morning, Panic, Stella. Oh Junge, ich habe Angst, was jetzt Part 2 mit sich bringt. If you would like to continue with this world state, please save your game now. Oh. As the car pulls up to the farm, you feel it again, a tingling at the back of your skull, an urgency, almost like a hand pressing you gently forward, with the threat that it might become more forceful if you don't comply. Und hier sind natürlich wieder die Cops, ne? Sie hat eine Gun. Hier sind und die haben ihren Coffee. Like so much crying that can only stop if you tend to it. There's another stone here, and it is refusing to let you ignore it. Deputy Franklin gets out of the car, leaving you in the back as he joins the assembled crowd. Alright, Sheriff, what's the situation? Oh, got tired of waiting for you all to come to your jobs, so he took it upon himself to go investigate the Tremaine household, and he ain't come back out, and it's been hours. I'll do the honors of briefing the office on our current situation. You can go back to the house and let us handle it from here. I don't know about all his traps and whatnot. Duke was always saying not to go in there in account of the Tremaine insanity. It's alright, ma'am. We're the police. Facing dangerous situations is our job. The woman who you take to be Bo's mom reluctantly returns to the porch of her house, watching the other building intently as the officers talk amongst themselves. Franklin, you're with me. We're headed on in to get a handle on the situation. Ich weiß nicht, wer ist Huckby, wer ist der andere? Derrickson, you listen in from the squad car. Hopefully we can settle this without you. But you're our backup if things go south, alright? Yes, sir. Think there's any hope for the hostage? Been awful quiet. If you ask me, I don't suspect there's a hostage. Not anymore. We'll more likely be giving the doc a call once it's all settled. With a tip of his head, Huckby signals to Franklin, and the two make their way up the hill toward the old farmhouse. Ah, this is Derrickson. Hey there, Vanny. Sorry I had to come along for the ride. We'll have you back at the station soon enough. Sounds like this won't take long to settle. In the meantime, I'll keep you company. The thing calling out to you is starting to lose its patience. You need to find a way out of here before it gets angry. You don't really think Bo's dead in there, do you? I love to be wrong about this, I really would. It'd be a real shame considering what poor Irma's already been through this week. But Bo's a big man. Hard to keep a big man like that from moving around and making a fuss. And we've seen a whole lot of nothing going on in there. Still it's the grave, if you pardon the expression. Ich werde nicht weiter mit der Polizei reden. Nothing else to do but wait. There's a sound coming from the house on the hill, shouting, angry and panicked. A frantic voice crackles over the radio. Derrickson, come in! The sheriff is down! Those damn traps! Irma wasn't kidding! Keep it together, Franklin. Is he breathing? He wants to stand on Tremaine and Calloway. Something in the basement, going down now! An ungodly noise over the radio, a gunshot, and then a step. Ach du Scheiße. Franklin, report! But there's only silence. Damn it, Franklin! Derrickson hesitates briefly outside your door, as if hoping someone might leave the farmhouse without his getting involved. And after a few seconds, he's setting up the hill, something yelling to Irma. Reese? Front door opens, a long arm reaches in, grabbing Derrickson's keys, where they were left on the dashboard. Vanny! Oh my god, this is Reese! Oh my god, this is Reese! Reese frees you from the car, hunching beside you as he fumbles with the tiny keys, made even smaller in his monstrous hands. Oh mein Gott! Oh mein Gott! Schaut ihn euch an! Er ist da! Ah, the hot save! The hot save was episode 4! Sorry I couldn't step in earlier. I hope you weren't too scared in there. Handcuffs fall to the ground with a metallic clatter. Reese is still talking, but you aren't really hearing him. Your mind fuzzy as the stone calls to you, drowning out the world. It's so much louder inside the car. I have to get to the farmhouse. Stone in there. Ich meine, Reese weiß schon von den Steinen Bescheid. Stone in the morgue. I won't stop you, but... Interrupted by the sound of another car pulling up to the farms. Oh shit. Reese, what are you doing here? He runs off without saying another word. Reese! It's just another distraction. Irma! Benny! I got paged by the sheriff. What the hell is going on here? Where are all of the cops? Did Reese hurt someone? Talk is just noise. Their words don't matter. There's something in your head. Almost like a voice. One you can just barely make out. But you know it will be clearer the closer you get to the stone. You start wandering up towards the farmhouse at the top of the hill. Oh, come on, where do you think you're going? But you continue forward. You barely even notice your hand slipping over the doorknob. And now you're inside. Warum ist hier alles voller Fleisch? Ey, Derrickson lebt noch, aber... Was zur Hölle? Was zur Hölle? Also das erinnert mich sehr an die Cabin aus Slay the Princess. Also, naja, sonst eine Wooden Cabin. Jedenfalls, dieses Fleisch, dieser Fleischwachs an The Fury, wenn ihr wisst, was ich meine. Und die Musik ist auch genauso oppressive. Oh Mann. Da muss ich gerade einen Sip nehmen von meinem Getränk. Sheriff Huckabee dangles in the middle of the room, an axe attached to some strange mechanism in the ceiling. It's embedded in his face, holding up his corpse in an imitation of life. Jesus. Careful, Joan. That trap's not over the damn place. Master Buddy, you can see a giant pumpkin through the door to the garage, cracked open, its guts strewn across the floor. Seeds dotted across the hardwood like a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the basement stairs. What the hell is going on here? Erickson, is the dog here yet? We need a medical professional down here. Voice coming from the basement. That's where you need to be. He's been shot, Joan. I think you'd better call somebody. The doctor's here? Julius, you should let her come down. You don't really want the officer to die down here, do you? Avery? I'm not the one blocking the stairs. I'm not the one you gotta convince. Won't be blocked for you. The stone wants you there. Buddy, shut up! Avery, that's your name, right? Get pressure on that wound. Achso, Avery ist... Aber wir sehen Avery nicht, huh? Yes, ma'am. Get away from him, kid. But the doctor? I don't care, let him bleed. You're only making problems for yourself, Tremaine. Dr. Kelly quickly pulls out her phone. Damn it, there's no signal in here. I've got to step outside. You keep holding that wound, and no one else had better die while I'm gone. The doctor pulls at the door, but a weave of fibrous tendrils hold it shut. It would seem that the same forces that let all of you in refuse to let anyone leave. Are we stuck here? What hell are we supposed to do now? I already know what to do. Approach the basement. You're vaguely aware that Officer Derrickson's trying to stop you, but he's too nervous to take a step. You reach the basement door, start to claw at the weird fleshy vines blocking your way. They're strong, but they relent under your touch, welcoming you down below. Who the hell? Ah. Passes. So you tried to undermine me, witch. I should have known you'd try to find a way around the rules. Trap the town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should notify the deal before this gets any worse. Just unhappy. Didn't think something like that would be so opinionated. But I have a plan to placate it. If it wants a less broken body, it can have one. And we'll see if it still feels cheated enough to hold a grudge. It's not too late, Enoch. You can let Eddie have the baby, and your family can go back to normal, happy and unburdened. I'll clean everything up and be like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town. Belated heck, that's what you wanted all along, wasn't it? The whole ordeal was just an opportunity for you to have access to it. Well, I know better than to hand it to an ounce of to hand an ounce of power over to you, Verena. Hey, you're not dead, are you? Witch Verena. Sought all my family. Find the witch, find the witch. Have to find the witch, find the witch. The witch? Sybil? I have business with her too. Guess I should have known. I probably wasn't the only one whose left she decided to fuck with. And all that ends now. I'm in charge here and I get what I was promised. Hey man, calm down, it's all good. Speak for yourself. Avery. Was ist das für... Warum wächst da ein Viertel? Das ist Bo. Warte, nein. Nein, nicht Bo. Ah! Sorry, das hat mich erschreckt, wie sich das gerade bewegt hat. Your vision finally focuses and your mind is once again your own. Avery watches you furtively from across the room. The man, Julius, holds the gun in silent threat. Franklin clutches a nasty wound in his side, blood spilling out onto the dirt floor of the unfinished basement. Das Teil, Alter. And in the corner is Bo. Something is attached to him, the source of the awful noise. It stutters with pain inhalations. Bo is still breathing, but he doesn't look well. The storm brought you here and stuck you in the middle of another nightmare. Penny, we can't get you. The door's sealed shut. Even as she yells to you, her voice is faint, barely audible behind the now thickened roots and vines that block your escape. Bring Penny up to speed. Julius, she looks a little shell-shocked. Where do I fucking begin? Alright. So the witch. I caught her doing some shit she shouldn't have been doing, and she offered me a deal if I kept it to myself. I always wanted to raise a boy of my own. God never saw fit to give me the chance. She gave me the means to right that injustice. Only it obviously didn't quite go the way it was supposed to. Calloway's interfered, just like always. Made it so I had to hedge him earlier than he was ready. Came out hungry. Too hungry for me to handle. They're trying to get at me, so I had to hole up down here. Been stuck since fucking Wednesday night. Damn roots won't let me leave. And they've clogged up the drain. I haven't been able to call that witch and get her to make things right. But I'm a man of preparedness, so I figured I could wait it out. Until Bo here decided to trespass. Guess he lost a tussle with my boy. Two of them wound up down here with me. And that about sums it up. I guess in the end it's only fair. A son for a son. And birth ain't ever pretty, is it? Not like doing it the old-fashioned way, it's all sunshine and roses. Just hope he winds up looking more like a person than when he's done cooking. I don't give a shit about your story, Tremaine. None of that. Gives you a reason to shoot a cop. Self-defense, castle doctrine. Bo, can you hear me? Are you alive? Need to let Bo go. Ich bleib mit Bo. Need to let Bo go. There's no let him go anymore. Listen, clearly you need something. You woke up talking about the witch. You wanna know where she is? I can tell you how to find her. Now if you does anything stupid, then I'll tell you what I know. Sound fair? The conversation is interrupted by Bo shifting uncomfortably as the creature lets out the guttural moan. So what, are we just supposed to wait until the Calloway kid dies? That's exactly right. A kid gets born, and we all forget this ever happened. Owned the baby. Does your son have a name? Oh, can you hear me? Are you alive? Gotta get back. Mama worrying about me. I don't think it likes when he talks. Those things under his skin start moving. It looks painful. Everybody should stop asking him questions. Let him die easy. Want the baby. Does your son have a name? You don't name a kid till after it's born. Even I know that. Bad luck if you do it early. Most bursts of discomfort. The baby seems to dig deeper. Ich muss aufhören. Enough talking. Somebody has to destroy this thing. It might as well be you. Waiting brings it, then it brings... Bastard. You move quickly, diving across the small room, picking up the shears on the floors as you zero in on Bo, and the thing slowly eating its way through him. Hey, hey! The shears come down on the thing, piercing its unnaturally soft chest. Bo's stolen blood pours out of the orifices in a thick sludge. Bo gasps. It's as if you've stabbed him. It's as if it's him you've stabbed. The thick veins under his skin expanding, writhing. No! You'd pay for this. Whirl around to see his gun trained on you, your heart freezing in a split second of utter terror. Franklin stumbles forward, trying to reach for his gun, but able to stifle a cry of pain. His attention is pulled away from you. Towards the sorry side of the cop trying desperately to wield his pistol. Julius, we're not killing anybody. Give me the... The gun goes off. You dive to the floor, panic. Your ears ring uncomfortably. No more shots follow. You open your eyes, readjusting to the gloom. Oh, no, 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 no. Not you, kid. Nein! Nein! Every is gasping on the floor near Bo. The patterned shirt is stained with their own blood. God, what have I done? Where's the boy now, you? He raised the gun to his head. Nobody left to do better than this. Julie, yes. But whatever Avery was about to try to say is silent when Julius pulls the trigger. Once again, the world feels quiet in the aftermath of the gunshot. Julius's body slumps against the wall, limp and dead, a bullet hole smoldering at his temple. Good fucking riddance. The room's attention is drawn to the sound of a horrific inhuman gurgling, punctuation, the groans of human agony. It seemed that you did not quite manage to finish the job. Move it before it grabs him again. Benny, Bo, alive, can live. The baby can have me. Avery, I'm killing this thing. You strike at the creature's malformed flesh one last time, permanently removing it from the world. Glass connection to its womb has been severed. The house groans unnaturally, straining as the meat that infiltrated its wall dies. The faucet in the corner of the room, finally unclogged, bursts to life, and water pours out onto the dirt floor, mixing with the fresh blood and tissue into a charnel house slurry. And the vines blocking the door go slack. It'll be okay, kid. I've held out this long. You can too. Avery is quiet now. Words seem too strenuous. Kid? Your hands are wet. The water is spreading, pooling around you, making the floor slippery with mud. Somebody help, call doctor. Doc, you still up there? Room's clear. Dr. Kelly rushes down unblocked stairs, her eyes wide with horror at the scene in the basement. What the hell happened down here? Oh, can you hear me? Am I getting a checkup? Been shot as well, ma'am. The dino kid, Avery too. Need hospital. I better make some calls. Everyone stay with me. Let's get the hell out of here before it floods. Yep, fast before it floods. It's up to your chest now, there's no denying it. What are you talking about? There's no water. But there is. You just can't see it. Because its words are swallowed by the flood. Finish episode 5? You feel like you're choking. There's water in your lungs. Or there should be. Your ears are filled with the sound of a rushing current. It's cold and dark, and there are people screaming somewhere. Their bodies in the water with you. They're all dead. 1,000 corpses, 1,000 homes, all torn to pieces. But the flood recedes. It hasn't happened yet. You are the mother of a daughter, and your daughter has told you about her terrible dream. It's going to kill everyone. You are not the one who had the vision, not yet. It has only been described to you by the daughter you have been teaching, as your mother taught you. You're the only one who can stop it, mother. You won't be strong enough. The words are heavy. Of course I'll stop it. Don't worry so much, daughter. No, mama, I've seen it. You will try to stop it and you will die. There's another path. Take my power. Give it willingly. It can't be that I'm destined to lose you. It's too cruel. There's only one way you can keep me with you. Take my power. I live in you. As I once did. I will never leave you. Accept and take your daughter back. You accept your daughter's decision. She's not the child she once was. And there's confidence in her that you have no choice but to respect. Take her back. Her powers become yours. The flood does not come. The village is saved. And no one ever knows the sacrifice that was made for their lives. No one but you. Years have passed. You outlive everyone you used to know. You move on. You meet new people. Start a new life. You have another daughter. This time the vision is yours. The piece of your first daughter that lives in you shows you what is coming. Rotting bodies in the street. The smell of sickness on the wind. Church bells ringing for an endless parade of funerals. An entire city whose gates will never reopen. Everyone inside the walls falling to the curse of plague. You're among their number. Your body no longer strong enough to heal even itself. You're not enough to stop it. Not as you are. There's another path, a narrow thread. You were stronger, you could tug at it, and unravel the tapestry of the future. Mother, what's wrong? Your daughter will never be as strong as you are. Not after what you had to do, but she still carries in her some strength, enough. Take your daughter back. Do not offer her an explanation. Oh, shit. For trying to take her back. She rebels. Her power is weak, but enough that she's not easy to contain. She's frightened. Explain it to her as it was explained to you. You tell her what's coming. You explain what she has to give up. What you both have to give up. You love your daughter, after all. You will miss her, as you miss your first daughter. She's angry. Even when you try to explain that she will be a part of you, that she won't die, she cries and cries. And she tries to run away from you. Made a attempt to cut its loose thread. Let her go, give up on the city. Your daughter leaves you, you resign yourself to the future. She is one of the first to die. The streets flood with disease, and the bodies are buried, then burned, and left in heaps on the streets. Until no one is left to remember any of their names. But that's not how it happened. Oh, then stop her from leaving. You will not let your daughter run from you. No plague comes, the city never knows that it would have been a ruin. But there's an unhappiness in you she didn't understand, and what you took of her is angry, confused, restless. You will have to carry that with you. It is part of the burden of what you are. Though no one knows the depth of what you have done over the years, you have not escaped notice. You find yourself in a capital, in a place whose name is changed too many times to count. A war's brewing. The eyes of those who hold fate in their hands are on you, their lips asking which threads to pull and which to cut. And the tapestry is once again revealed to you. The war rages and it never stops raging, bleeding that spans generations, children born to die. Decades of pain that leave a raw wound on the world, or it ends before it begins. If you die for the sake of many, you can guide powerful hands to crush those that need crushing, if only you have more power of your own. You call your daughter to you. You raise them differently these days. It is quiet left by the reluctant daughter taught you a permanent lesson. You don't need convincing anymore. They are ready to return to you whenever you need them. Take her back and stop the war before it starts. This daughter joins her sisters easily, as she has been trained to do. You are the only one who will remember her sacrifice and her name. A small rebellion is crushed before it becomes a revolution. The people in power are happy. You leave. You don't want to see any more visions of war. You set your sights on a place where there are no kings. And yet, even an ocean away, power finds you. A man with aspirations. Anyone can hold power here. You've discovered it. If they're vicious enough to want it. The hunger in him senses the power in you, and for a time you humor him. You long to give you a life of comfort, you and your daughter. You don't see a future where he ever grows more powerful than you can manage, not until the vision comes. A war like none the world has witnessed. A fledgling nation devoured in the nest. A man who sits on a throne where none was meant to be. The power under his cruel fist, bowing to its crushing weight. The very ocean stained red by his influence. He's already on his way. You realize too late. You have been too close to him to see it. Your choices have already narrowed. The war is coming, whether you strike now or not. A loose thread sticking out from a mass of blood with you, too weak to grasp it. But you have a daughter. You always have a daughter until you don't. Take her back and erase the man before his name can mean anything. She joins her sisters, as is her destiny, and you remove him from the world. The hole where he was is filled by lesser men, none of whom remember whose shoes they're stepping into, and none of whom can hope to command the way he would have. Blood is spilled, less blood, but you still feel every drop. You hide yourself away from the world. You and your daughter. The visions still find you, but here they are small. The decision's simple. You make them all the same, helping where you can. A storm halted, a conflict settled. By the way, ich habe jetzt nichts dazu gesagt, aber das ist doch safe die POV von Sybil gerade, oder? Until one day, when you are shown a dark pit. Wintering wood, debris trapped everyone inside. Bodies burning as the very rock catches fire. Children screaming as their flesh bubbles, then silent as lungs fill with smoke. You know the choice that lies in front of you. Take her back. She joins her sisters, as so many have before her. The disasters averted, lives are safe, and you have another daughter. But that's not what happened. Not this time. You take your daughter's hand, and you look her in the eyes. They're green, like yours. You don't want to do it this time. You stare out over the hills together as a plume of smoke rises into the air, but you can't hear the screams from here. You assume you will die one day, like anyone else. After all, you're long past due. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to know your grandchildren before you go. Then the man comes, and with him a vision. He has already decided. He's bringing something here. Something ravenous that doesn't belong, but has been pressing at the edges of your world, trying to find a way in. It has its way now, whether you help him or not. More of the thread you followed comes into focus, and for the first time, you follow it beyond your death. Disaster after disaster, crisis after crisis, thousands of years of little cuts that you weren't there to mend. On and on it goes, longer than you can ever hope to follow. Its toll eternal and uncalculable. There's a new threat too. If you're patient enough, if you're strong enough, when the moment finally comes, you do everything right, you can devour this thing that sits outside the world. It will give you so much power that you will never have to take back a daughter again. You could fix as many things as you'd care to fix. Floods. Plagues. Wars. Das Gesicht. Kings. You look into her green eyes, so much like yours. Take her back and sump the entity into the world. You welcome her back, as you have with every daughter before her, and you help the man. He's arrogant. He cheats the thing from another world in every way he can. You waste your time. There will have to be more daughters before the day comes that this will be over. But days and daughters come and go, and you are very patient. You have to be. If you were to stop the hurt, that would scar a world without you there to guide it. And now you're here, on the cusp of the end, the final daughter. You, what are you doing here? Are you real? No, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a dream or not. I've already made my decision anyway. Don't bother trying to talk me out of it. I finally have a real purpose. Now that I know what that purpose has always been, I can't go back. It would hang over me for the rest of my stupid small life. You don't have to do this, Kanika. What exactly is she trying to prevent? Do you even know? That thing Enoch brought, whatever it is, breaking out and causing havoc. All those disasters my mom would be able to stop if she takes its power for herself. I'm so much smaller than all of that, but in this moment, I can be what stops it. I can be big enough. My life can be meaningful. Das ist mir auch erst im Nachhinein aufgefallen. Im Recap ist Kanika gar nicht vorgekommen und alles. I forgot you, I can't believe it. All day. It's like you just didn't exist. That's okay. It's part of all this. Soon enough you can go back to forgetting. And it'll be like all this never happened. You won't even know to be upset about it. What decision? Did you not just go through that whole story thing? Was that just me? Look, I'm going to do what I was born to do. I'm going to save lives, Vanny. More than most people could in a lifetime. How do we know any of that really happened? Doubt all you want, but I'm not taking that chance. Because if I turn back now, I know everything my mom could have stopped will be my fault. Do you really feel like you have to sacrifice? Yourself for your life to have meaning? Or you had a shitty little general store in a dying town? Ah yes, I would call it pretty meaningless. Thank you for saving us. Thank you, I'm glad you get it. I'm actually kind of excited. I don't really know what's going to happen next. I just know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Thank you for doing this on behalf of everyone who won't know to thank you themselves. Don't make me cry. I'm not doing this to be fair. And I wasn't expecting it to ever happen since, you know, everyone is gonna forget me soon. But it felt nice to hear it. Thank you. I'm glad you could come here and see me off. I didn't think anyone would miss me enough to come looking. I wonder if that means you remember me when I go, at least a little. It would be nice if someone did. For a second, you struggled to remember why you were here. There was something important happening, or someone important you had to find. Oh, that's right. We're looking for Carmilla. Huh? Huh? Benny, I'm so glad you were able to find your way here. I was worried everyone had forgotten about me. I don't know how long I've been stuck here. Oh, it's not too late. We need to get back to town. We have to help Stella and Tabitha and everyone else. But before that, wraps her arm around you, pulling you into a hug. She smells like herbal smoke and pine needles, with the vaguest undercurrent of coconut. There's a comfort in the smell, reminds you of something, and when she pulls away, you find yourself missing it, wishing you could keep chasing those half-forgotten dreams. But they're only dreams. Thank you, Vanny, for caring enough to come and save me. Of course you cared. The two of you spent all of yesterday looking for Stella together. Even after you've only known each other a sad few days, it was only right that you come looking for her when she needed your help. Hello, this is my OC. I don't know what I would have done without you. Let's get out of here before we both get sucked back into the dream. Was there someone else here? Those figures, the ones that were dancing around through the illusions? All of this is meant to confuse you. Don't let it make you doubt reality. You and I are alone here. Everything else is a dream. What did I come to save you from? This place, it took me out of the world, trying to isolate me, to erase me. How do we leave? Take my hand. Her hand finds yours, a grip light and delicate. Now that we're together, the illusion can't hold us here anymore. Let's go home. She tugs gently, and the world shifts nauseatingly around you. It feels like you're being buoyed upwards, ascending rapidly, the dream rushing away like water down a drain, until finally you surface. Sind wir bei Tattetes Lake? Warum sind hier so viele Kanister? You're outside, it's raining. You have no idea where you are. Tulip? Janie? This is the end of episode 5. Only one major content update remains until the story reaches. Its conclusion, the final chapters. Stay tuned for updates on this final release by joining our Discord, follow us on social media, or signing up for our newsletter. If you'd like to carry your progress over into the final chapters, please save your game now. Yup. Oh. Das war wirklich eine Episode. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich habe alles falsch gemacht, die Episode. Aber das ist Teil des Spiels. Nicht jeder Playthrough wird gleich sein. Und ich glaube, ich werde auf jeden Fall meinen privaten gleich weitermachen. Oh Mann. Also, ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Und wir sehen uns dann wieder, wenn Episode 6 rauskommt, ha? Also ich weiß nicht, ob Episode 6 und 7 zusammen rauskommen, aber ja. Also dann. Tschüss.